Hello, it is a dark episode for August the 25th, 2024. Quiet day at home. Ja's not feeling that good, so big activity was her having a shower. I put some chickpeas on to soak. Good lord. I did do my physio exercises and vocal exercises and kind of figured out some stuff for Kipling. So I'm going to start reading Kipling out loud to kind of get myself into that world. We'll see how that goes. Kipling is one of these interesting figures of very much pro-colonialist dude who was born into it, born in India, an Anglo-Indian, you know, English parents, shipped back to England for his education very young, to 16, and then back to England again, to kind of just be reporter and then writer, and then very much kind of deeply dived into writing, whether that was nonfiction, fiction, like novels, short stories, and poetry. I think, basically he is best known today for his Jungle Book stories. That's probably the thing that's most known for, but also, The White Man's Burden. I'm repeating myself, but it's just somebody who is very much immersed in the colonial project. Maybe that's why he was so jingoistic, so for it, because he was so in it. But I mean, it's somebody who is actually, you know, in it. Like, not talking about it from an intellectual standpoint from England, but was like in the colonies in India, traveled to the U.S. Was a big fan of the kind of the rampant um, colonial project that was happening there. You don't think about that, but it's like, yeah, it's a colonization of North America being far more complete and uh, deadly than in India, where it was never viable, I guess, for a wholesale spread of the European population into India. It was hard to say that it was an empty land that needed exploiting when it's somewhere like fucking India versus North America, where you have that collision of disease and just like less less people to exterminate and oppress and round up and shove into reservations and shit like that. You know, which is all what's happening at this time. So yeah, it's um, it's going to be an interesting. He's kind of a central figure there, and definitely a figure that doesn't get touched a lot nowadays because of exactly um, how the people who are doing most of the people doing the reading are way left of him, have been exposed to the ideas of colonial anti-colonial thought, and of which I haven't really, in a way, I've done the edges of, but I have not um, done that. But I mean, there's people, there's contemporaries who fucking hated his guts, who thought he was basically, lesson of, all his cries for his energy was an energy of violence and destruction, of jingoistic, materialistic empire building, crushing, versus singing, versus the positive parts of a European culture, which are there as well. Um, so yeah, I'm into that. I got some writing done. This is a bit more of a laundry list today. I got into a good groove yesterday where it was just like, okay, this is where I am today and all that. What are my? I think my things are okay. Tomorrow, I've got some stuff that I need to get done, grocery shopping, uh, mowing the lawn, clearing a side thing. I think that's my projects for tomorrow. And my hopes are to um, work on a review for the 7 who were hanged, and to start firming up the first of the MD stories to publish on LE. Like, I finished part 1, so it's like it'll be go part 1, part 2, and then a variety of MD stories, and then sort of part 3 of that series are all what I would like to get done. This kind of rambling series. Yeah, yeah. I would like to get all that done. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I would like to work on firming up part 1. Won't get it done tomorrow. I definitely need more editing and smoothing, but if I could edit and then maybe then read it out, that would be good. I don't know if I can get it edited all tomorrow. That might be a little overambitious. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts for tomorrow. Always way more than I'm actually going to get done. Ja will be rushing back to pick up Ja at 3, so even if I really hammer things in tomorrow, I'm probably going to maybe get a maximum of 2 hours of stuff done. But that would be a lot more than last Monday, which was not a good scene. So I'm going to try and avoid that. Taking care of myself and not falling into um, kind of a trap of just getting, I think it's anxiety, or it's like self-soothing through overindulgence in that particular part of my personality that we all know about. I'm gonna try not to do that. Yeah, take care of myself. All right, more videos later. Hopefully more coherent than this one.